This is one of the best intros on the PS1. Naturally, I gotta let it run. We love Final Fantasy VIII here. Oh man, okay. You guys are pretty good ways in. You know, I should play the remaster, well, the quote-unquote remaster. I know it's not much of a remaster, but I bought it on launch to support it, and it's never played it. I think they came out in like 2019, 2018. It's been out for quite some time. Final Fantasy VIII. Last time I played this game was on my Vita. So it's been quite a while since I've played FFA, but I love this game. There it is. That's the achievement icon. There it is. Final Fantasy VIII. God, 1999, man. I was barely a baby. Well, like 6. I was still way too young to fully appreciate this game, but I used to love hanging out with my best friend when he would play this, because I didn't have a PS1 at the time. Same friend I used to sit and play Phantasy Star 4 with, too. He was basically my gateway into RPGs. It's so peak. No, no, no. I love Final Fantasy VIII. It's fine. We only have to do the exam anyway. I'm pretty sure it's just beating Ifrit for a little bit further. It's like 5 seconds into the game. We're gonna spend more time watching this sick intro than playing the game. I was talking about it a little earlier. Like, RPGs are such a weird choice for these weeklies, but you know, it's Final Fantasy, it's popular, it's gonna win, but I don't know, like it feels weird to me. It doesn't feel weird to me to like play a platformer a few stages and then drop it. But with RPGs, I don't know, man. I guess that's why I like RPGs. It's so weird to just like casually boot an RPG up without the intent to finish it. But on the flip side, this will probably be somebody's first time playing this game and then they'll love it. I think you'd probably appreciate it a lot more now. With a functioning, I was talking about it a little earlier. Now that you have a functioning brain, I was a kid when I didn't really play it. I watched my like neighbor, like my childhood best friend, play it because he was a few years older than me, and he like got me into like Phantasy Star and all kinds of old RPGs. So I got a soft spot for this game. And then I finally played it myself forever ago on the Vita of all places. What's up, Talif? No, not very far at all. That's what I was saying. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm okay. I do love those classic Square menus, man. You know, I'm not gonna story time read everything for you guys because if I play through this on stream, I'm gonna do the remaster or whatever it's called because I paid for it, so I want to at some point play it. So I'm not gonna actually finish this run. The original waifu. Hey, did you guys know he actually dies at the end of Disc 1? That's a little known fact that people seem to look over. What's going to be funny is if they ever remake this game, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they go full fan fiction like they're doing with the Final Fantasy VII story, he's probably going to actually die there. Hey man, it's just a it's just a theory. A game theory. Yeah, you're walking little too close behind. I don't trust you. I love Squall, dude. He's so dumb. You know, I mean, I think it's an awesome game. I get the people who don't like it, but I would rather play this than Final Fantasy 2 through 7. I mean, I'd rather play FF1 any day, but that's a given. People will eat it up, GC. People love that stuff, man. I don't know why. Like, I'm not against it by any stretch, but I don't know. Just there's definitely a huge demographic for those kind of channels. But I'd say it'd be, you know, if you ever get the itch for an RPG, like a, you know, not a CRPG or something, this is not a terrible game to give a shot. At the very least, you're gonna get some banging music. That's like, even the Final Fantasy games I don't like, there's no denying the music's good. For the first, are they playing vanilla FF2? Like one of the anniversary ones, like the PSP or the GBA, or are they playing like the Pixel remaster? If you know offhand. It's not the NES port. Okay. I actually really liked the Pixel. I think the Pixel remaster is honestly a pretty solid way to play FF2 because the speed up really helps with that leveling system. Or I guess it's less of a leveling system, more of a stat growth system. My favorite part of this game is how Cypher and Squall are these young men, and they look older than me in my 30s. Fire Cavern, that's where we go to get Ifrit. I think FF2's protagonist is Furion. I think. I forget their name. I only know their names because of Dissidia. So we can show the game off a little bit. I won't. Man, it's really tempting to play Triple Triad. Maybe we can play long enough to get there. Actually, man, if I didn't have to install like 1,000 gigs of 14, I'd resub again just to play some Triple Triad. Did you guys ever rename your GFs or your summons or whatever they're called in whatever game if you have the choice? Because I never do. It's kind of like with Pokemon. I never rename my Pokemon either. You know, we don't actually got to go through this. I don't have to play long enough. Like, at this point, as far as we have to play drawing and stuff, doesn't even matter. Man, Balon Gardens are so cool. It's Omega's favorite character. No. So yeah, FF11 is a game I want to get into, but I don't really want to pay for it. Hey, I mean, good on them. Like, it's still got a large enough player base to warrant paid play, but I don't care enough to pay for it. I'm sure there's like private servers or something, but that game's already pretty low player count, and it doesn't seem like a very soloable game. It has retro achievements too, which is pretty crazy to me. I mean, it is retro, like it was a, you know, like it's just the fact that an MMO with like functioning net play client has functioning achievements is pretty cool. But I think 11 looks neat. Hey. I do not remember where we go. Oh, there it is. I thought I had to talk to him to get the gate open. Man, this area is super cool though. I don't really remember the order of things in this game. We might get to see Biggs on Wedge. Okay. A month of FF11 for free? That's sick. No, it does seem like a confusing game. That's kind of like what draws me into it a little bit. You don't get that in MMOs a lot anymore. EverQuest PS2? I didn't even know there was a PS2 EverQuest. Is it just like a console port of the OG? I'd really like to get into EverQuest sometime. I think those games still have functioning servers. Like, not even private servers. Like, I think the official servers still run. Man, the early days of console. Well, I guess that's not even early, right? The early day would be like PSO, but it's still relatively early days of console MMOs. Crazy times, man. Get your passives. Gotcha. Maybe I'll try them one day if there's like single player. That could be fun. You know, like a solid 20% magic damage buff, like, it's pretty sweet. That's a pretty strong starting ability, now that I think about it. To the east. Gonna go west. Go whichever way these encounters take us. They can one-shot these, right? Oh. Oh, it's so weird seeing big health numbers this early in an RPG. We should have like 20 health. The stream is struggling. Thankfully, I'm locally recording for the for the VOD, but it is struggling. There we go. We should be coming back. How we doing? We coming back? We should be back. I dropped like 2,000 frames, which is way smaller than I expected. No, it was, you know, I was just doing a test too, like a bandwidth test, and it was fine, and now I go live. What a pain, but it's fine. Just pausing for a moment. Okay. That one may have been on Twitch, because usually when it's my end, my bitrate like bottoms out, but I was shooting to like 25K bitrate, which is very unusual considering it usually sits at around 6 to 8. So I'm gonna blame Twitch on that one. Started a new playthrough of Laplace No Ma. Oh, by the way, I ended up reading into Laplace's Demon. That was a really interesting concept. Especially now that it makes me appreciate the game a lot more, because in the, you know, he kept talking about like Benedict and looking into like all this mathematical theory and all this, because I was like, all right, you know, they're probably just saying words, right? But now that I know, I was like, oh wow, that's actually really cool. What an awesome game that was. Monster Hunter? Oh, it had a monster import. Nice. I read that. I read that as Monster Hunter import. I was like, oh man, you were importing back in the PS2 days? Nice, nice. I got 3 Zero Ultras ready in the fridge. I'm gonna get one after we finish FF8. You know this game has level scaling, by the way? So if you run from most encounters, it's actually easier. I didn't know that until I watched a speedrun of this game. We'll be fine. It's just different. It's just different. Every time I see Seed, I think of Fantasy Star. I want to do Phantasy Star Zero sometime too, the DS game. I've never actually played that one. Oh, I don't actually remember what the things changed, so we're just gonna go with 30 minutes. If I can't do this in half an hour, we're cooked. Whatever. I love this song. As I was saying a little earlier, though, no matter how you might feel about a certain Final Fantasy title, the music's always just hidden. Like, I hate Final Fantasy 16, but man, that game's got some bangers of music. I think across the board, there's never been a bad Final Fantasy soundtrack. Maybe some songs are like lacking compared to others, but never anything bad. Do we need anything over here? No. There we go. I knew there was something over here. Bombs. Oh God. You guys remember in the Final Fantasy X novel when Titus kicks the bucket to one of these things? You know, I've never read that novel, but from what I understand, that's how it goes. Apparently he thought it was a blitz ball. He kicked it. And that's how his head ends up in Yuna's lap. Spoilers for a novel I know none of you guys are going to read, and that's fine. I think everybody already knows that plot point by now anyway. I like Final Fantasy X though. I really want to do X-2 sometime. I might grab the collection next time it goes on sale. I don't feel like hooking my capture card up and playing it off console. I have a very funny, vivid memory I'll never forget. It was before X-2 came out, but I don't remember what game it came with on a demo. A demo of it? Like, I had a disc that had a demo of it, and I was like, oh shoot, Final Fantasy X. I've rented this game 100 times. This is cool. And I booted up the X-2 demo. My PS2 was in the living room. Me and my mom and dad just sitting there, because they always used to like watch me play games and stuff. Let's do auto. And what you call it? Out of nowhere, it breaks into song, you know, because that's their thing. They're the idol group, and I'm looking at my parents like, okay, well, this is embarrassing, because you know I'm young, I'm a kid. You get a little embarrassed. Not worried about drawing because we're just gonna beat this and be done. It was it's one of those funny memories that you don't forget about. It was an early Sunday morning. I had a football game that afternoon. Good times, man. Look at how cool this place is. Let's do it. It's so cool. Banger theme too. What a cool game. I really hope somebody out here plays this for the first time on their retro achievement journey, and just they just love it, man. Don't do that. Do we have items? We have items. Ow. I remember Diamond Dust like blew me away. It's like, I mean, I'm sure it blew a lot of people away. It's like crazy well animated. Yep, we sure do, pal. Quit that. Quetzalcoatl's cool too. When it comes to thunder stuff though, I think Ramuh's kind of cooler. All that animation for 91 damage. You know, I forgot like how like genuinely like cinematic some of these fights are, like in their animations. That's really cool. It's the kind of thing that I didn't appreciate before because, you know, I was a kid and then I played it again as like an early 20-year-old or like early 20s. Of course I didn't care. I'll just say all video games. Like, that's actually super cool. Oh, did not mean to do that. My A button double tap sometimes. It's fine. We got him. Darn right you will. Good, you got yourself a GF. Oop. No, wait, put that back. We should just get out of here. I'm not too worried about it. So I do think I want to stream this at some point, but we'll do the remaster. I don't think it does anything like different or better. Actually, if anything, it probably does it worse. But like I said a little bit ago, I paid money for it, so we should probably finish it or do it at some point. If anything, the loading screens are probably notably faster. Such a cool design to be like a first area enemy. Like, this thing is way too cool to go down to 2 normal attacks. It does anyway. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2. I was gonna say sorry 3, but no, we got it in 2. Oops. Yo, what's up, Soust? It sure is, but all we gotta do is complete our seat exam, so we're pretty much in the clear. We just be different. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad you got your internet issue sorted out, by the way. I was like, is my internet dying or is South Stream dying? But I did. I did. Oops. I just pressed circle to try and like run faster. Not in this game. No, it was impressive. He had it coming. You do what you gotta do. Always take care of your GF. I still stand by the fact that if they would have like made this a little more palatable to the average player, this would have been like the future of Final Fantasy. We would have been expanding upon this still today instead of just, oops, we're an action RPG now, a really poor one at that. They sure did, didn't they? Biggest mistake they ever made. Okay, maybe not, but it's pretty up there. I would say Yoshi P is more egregious, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, dude, that was such a good video. I'm still thinking about that. Like, that was such a well-made video that like I went 180 on Dragon's Dogma 2, and now I love that game. I don't even like have any reason to change my mind on it outside of that video. I love that game now. We sure do. We sure do. Thank you and good luck. Oh, oops. Just in case something happens, you never know. You can never be too safe. I love that there's a notice like, don't open the disc cover. Like, was that an epidemic that like children had? Because I was young when the PS1 was a thing, and it never occurred to me that I should like, hey, let's crank that disc open real quick, that disc cover open while the game is in play. I do not remember my way around here, by the way. That's so funny to me, man. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Hot swaps is understandable because, like, you know, you had to. That was, you had your little gold finger attached to the back of the thing, and you had to do all that. But like for the casual player, were they so how can I lacking in thought process for casual play that they're popping the disc tray open for no real reason other than they can? Because like if the warning's there, it's had to have happened, right? Like it must have been a thing. It's just like, wow, it really puts the world into perspective. That's true. That is true. Do you play an instrument? No. Oh no. I'll trust you on that. Now we're just taking a tour. I actually don't remember where to go. It is a strange name, right? What's up, Don? It is a strange name. But there's got to be a reason for it. Whoops. Who she thinks she is just skating around like that? Alom is great, right? I love this place. Probably my third favorite Final Fantasy. Only bested by Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise and Final Fantasy 1. Not in that order. I'd put FF1 over Stranger of Paradise, even though they're basically the same game. It's a good time. It's an enjoyable game, I think. Great music, great characters, great story. Except for the fact that the protagonist, no more hot dogs, man. Zell's gonna be pissed. Except for the fact that the protagonist dies at the start of the game. Well, not the start, but pretty early on. Quarter way in. Oh, we've already beat Ifrit. I'm just looking around. Because I honestly don't remember where my room is. Because I gotta change. No more hot dogs, man. The dogs are gone. The long corridor. You're around. Okay. Might be this one. I think it's north or here. We'll figure it out. If it's not this one, it's gotta be the other one. Here's the long corridor. Never mind, we're in the parking garage. Oh yeah, you get the car, dude. I forgot about that. Might be this one I ran by. Forget it. We'll save again just in case. You never know. I don't need to crash and then have to do everything. Well, not everything, but you know. Safe than sorry. Takes like 2 seconds. No, I was talking about it earlier. It's like, I want to play this game again, but I'm going to try the remake or remaster. I don't think it actually makes any substantial differences. I don't know if it's got a speed up, but I'm sure these loading screens are much quicker. The original waifu. It does, and speed. Okay, cool. That's cool with me then. Zell is definitely lively. I would say lively. That's a good word. Definitely a prototype bouncer character. Zell's so dumb, dude. Whoa. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, you're right. So much of a super fan that he's got a face tattoo before. I don't know, they're probably like, what, 16, 17? I guess that's not too, I mean, a face tattoo is crazy at any age, right? Like, I don't know. I think I was like 4, no, I wasn't 4, I was like 15, I think, when I got my first tattoo. So I guess it's not that crazy, but to get it on your face is crazy. Yeah, dude, just ignore him, he'll go away. Yeah, I think I'd like to too. He's the lovable weirdo that like everybody keeps at arm's length, but nobody actually dislikes. Owned. That's very fair. That's very fair. Oh yeah, I feel like he was definitely meant to be that way too. I hope they cut Robin Williams a check for this. Yeah, honestly, like it's pretty. If this were not a PS1 game, it would be very, very much even more noticeable. Man, Spirits Within, man. That movie needs to come up more often when people are talking about the worst movie, like video game movies. Like a lot more often, actually. Yeah, I guess that's true. Remember I only watched it because I got it from a what were those old stores called? Big Lots. I got it from a Big Lots dollar bin. Come on, man. God, I got way too many terrible. I used to be really big into movie collecting, and I have so many awful DVDs that I got for like $1. Like, so I can't even pawn them off on people. They're so bad. It does, man. It's just now they're like bundled up in a container in my closet. Chicken wuss. Wings of Rain? I'm not even familiar with that movie. I demand. Fair enough. You know, if they're good movies, it's fine. No problem with having those around. Oh, that's probably worth its weight in gold now because anime is so expensive. And then when it goes out of print, it's even worse. No Okay, I gotcha. I only know Dunbind through what I heard about it the other day because it's hype moments and aura battler Dunbind. No, there's no slander. It's just funny because it's just, you know, how words get twisted, right? Now you hear the word aura and the first thing you think of is, oh boy, it's a hype moments and aura guy. Yeah, I don't doubt either one of you. I truly don't. I just think it's funny. Got a little worried there, was hanging a little long. So we got Dunbind to blame for all this crap, huh? Hey, I like Zabungle because I remember your Armored Core streams, so it's cool with me. Hold up. I'm trying. Sounds, when are you bringing the Armored Core 6 streams back, by the way? We're all waiting with bated breath. God, the Balaam logo's so sick though. Dude, Snell is a piece of trash. You should. You know, my biggest issue with AC6 has nothing to do with the game itself. I really wish that game had multiple save spots because I want to play it again from the start with nothing, but I also don't want to restart and lose like the 150 hours I put into that game. Yeah, most of it was spent playing multiplayer, but I don't want to unlock everything again. Like, I just want to play through the story and be done, then go back to my 100% save. You know, that game still has crazy players. I thought about booting it up the other day to play online, and I looked, there's like 1,100 people still playing, so maybe I should. And they update it pretty frequently. It really is. Like, I hate it. I really do. I don't know. I really like it. I think it's fun. I wish I could play other... Well, I guess you can play 4th gen and 5th gen online, but, you know, it's emulators. People aren't going to go through that trouble. Well, most people won't. Yeah, you got to make sure you let him know though. Or get out of here. There we go. Oh, more Kino FMVs. It is crazy to pick Chrono Cross over FFA, but what isn't crazy is picking Chrono Cross over Chrono Trigger. That's very, very important, very fair, very understandable. I'll do it 10 times out of 10. I'll do it 11 times out of 10, quite frankly. All right, boys, equip your girlfriends. We gotta go. That works for me. I've started Chrono Trigger many times and beat it once, and I'm very good on that game. I never want to play that game again. All these pages and no magics. Have points? No, I don't. There's all level 1. That's right. I was thinking of the thing whenever it shows you have 5 levels, but I mean, you know, you might be slightly. That's already 25 out of 40. We may as well keep that on. That's what I'm telling that too. I'm like, I don't disagree. Big fan of Radical Dreamers, TBH. So I'm not against that in like the least little bit. Oh, just let me auto. I got no magic to put in there. He's already got Ifrit on. Before we get started though, I'm gonna use the restroom and grab a drink. So give me just a minute and I will be right back. Oh, whoops, I've been muted. Hello, I'm back. talking into the void there. Oops. Oh yeah, did I remember to? Yeah, I did. I'm drawing. Just auto attack these guys, get this done. Oceans. Oh yeah, it's the R1 thing, right? I think you can do it with Cypher too, but I could be wrong. But I know Squall for sure. You got to press R1. I'm not good at it. It does like a little explosion though. If I get it, you'll see it. Spikes. That's the spikes on the left. Yes. How have your VODs been going, by the way, Don? Any more problems with the upload length? Hopefully they've been smooth. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Nice, nice. As long as they're working. Sweet. I don't know if you have a data cap on your monthly internet, but that eats it up pretty quick. If you do, it would be worth checking that out. Albadian cowards. Just need one more. Oh, okay, nice, nice. You got caught up quick. Yeah, that was the craziest to me, to see how well you had like how compact those exports were, or encoding, whatever the word is. It's the dog. I'm gonna have to boot up the old Spoony Final Fantasy VIII video tonight. We can trip back to the past. How boring. Let me pet the dog. Yeah, that's actually pretty fair. That dog should not want to be here. Very dangerous. Something like that. He's got a point. He's got a point. First step onto the bridge, man. It's fine. I actually started another playthrough of Laplace Nomad, trying to do the solo run. Or not solo run, you just have to beat the bosses solo. So I went with Dabbler. And we found out, remember, like, I was picking up all those invocations and my psychic couldn't use them? I was right. It turns out the invocations are for the Dabbler. Since his gimmick is he can use weapons and psychic, he doesn't actually start with any spells. You have to find them. Oh, only 34. Okay. That's the one, Soust. I'm telling you, that game was awesome, man. Like, I recommend that to all you guys. It's short. I finished it in, like, I don't know, maybe 10 hours. Awesome game. Dilly-dallying in the manor. The haunted manor, no less. Cut that out. Soust, you might be familiar with this game. Have you heard of a game called... Oh, come on, I know I googled it to pull it up. GT Advance 2 Rally Racing? Whoa! That's not normal. Yeah, I didn't know. This is the first time I've ever emulated this game. Like, when I was younger, I either played it with my friend on PS1, and then I didn't own it myself until the Vita, which I guess that's technically still emulating it, but, you know, it's a little different. This morning, do you follow Austin too? That's his name on Twitch, Austin, then a couple numbers, I can't remember. He does retro achievement stuff too. That's where I seen it, and I was like, man, this game looks sweet. I was watching him play it for a while. Vultured vultures, interesting. I am not familiar, but more power to them. Really high spec. It looked really, really good. So, like, I get it. That was definitely an impressive looking game. SFA 3. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was on the Game Boy, to be honest. Get some cures. I shouldn't have put draw in different areas for everybody. I didn't think about it. Monkey Ball GBA? I like to try that. I like Monkey Ball and I like GBA games. And it has more characters. Okay. I get a kick out of some of those handheld versions of fighting games. Someone uploaded an achievement set for like KOF R2, I think it's called. One of the Neo Geo Pocket games. I kind of want to play that just because, I don't know, those games are cool. I can see why people wouldn't like them, but sometimes you just gotta like appreciate the work that goes into some of those, you know? Like Guilty Gear Petite's another one. It's not a good game, but I think it's a cool game. Oh, well. We can cut that version out. Nobody likes Yoon. They did, you know, like, I've heard really good things about pretty much all the KOF ones. I think not mobile, but like, handheld fighting games are just generally really interesting too. Have you ever played Gundam Seed on the GBA? That's a really cool game, man. Well, I don't know. I just remember it was a Gundam Seed game. It was like a traditional fighting game, but it was really, really well made. Like really, really well made. Nice, I got the crit. I used to have a lot of fun just labbing around in that game. It would help if I would have remembered to put cast on him. Oh well. We got him. Yo, what's up, Ronan?
Bacha Fighter is finally back.
What? Level up. Huh? What? No, thankfully we don't have to sit around and do all that. I only have to finish our exam for the achievement, so we're taking the quick and easy route. Yeah, we'll just do auto, because who cares? You know, I'm not finishing this this playthrough. Next time, I do want to play this, but I'm definitely going to play the, like I've said it like 100 times today, but now, you know, when someone new comes in, we're going to play the remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it. He's got it. I'm sure everybody's got magic real quick. Oh yeah, big boy numbers. Gotta have those. I'm pretty stoked to get through Gungrave tonight too. That it finally got an achievement set. Been waiting on that one for a while. It's a good set too. Give me that vitality. We need the VIII. Roger that. My favorite part of this game is how shocked I was whenever I realized, like, when you first encounter just the giant T-Rex, like, oh, that's just straight up a dinosaur, huh? Yo, what's up, man? No, we just gotta get the exam done, so we're pretty close to finishing up. I do got plenty more RPGs on the docket, though. Don't you worry. Thinking Brain Lord soon, maybe. Going on the dock. I think I'm gonna try it too, man. Especially if you say it's good. It looked good. It looked good. It's Omega's favorite. I think it's Driver on GBA also looks pretty solid. Might be up your alley. I think that was what I watched Fuse stream a few months ago. I tell you what, Sus, you make a 5-hour-long video essay about how Selfie actually died on that, I'd watch it. I'd watch it and I'd spread the word. I'd even start the propaganda that it's true. Yeah, we all have our girlfriends who quit. Let's go. It all started whenever the lunch room was out of hot dogs. The cafeteria, I couldn't think of the word. Oh wait. Good thing we did that. Oopsies. Gotta get her some spells. That would be a good one. I mean, is that really much more believable than getting stabbed? See, you joke, Don. You joke. But I would watch it. That, I mean, you're not wrong. Falls can do a lot of damage, but fair enough, you know? Fair enough. That's true. It's never too risky. I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. Oh, the Final Fantasy VIII Iceberg as written by Don. I'm in. I'm in. Oh, I didn't mean to cast that. Whatever. Did it again. Wait, no, I hit circle that though. I'm over here looking at chat, thinking about icebergs. Oh, see, I was just talking to Soust about that a little bit ago, that I feel like if they would have done a little more to make it like a little more palatable to the average player, I think this system would have stuck around and we'd still be building off of it today for Final Fantasy. I really do. I think it's cool, but I understand. Exactly. It definitely did, and that's where the beauty of it would have came in, because we would have had more work. We would have had more to offer to get from it, you know. Never played Secret of Evermore, but I watched somebody play it. Do people actually like that game, or is it really just known as that first game that Square Enix Western Division put out? Because I don't think that game looked very good. Best left not. I feel like am inclined to agree. Oh, 2 in a row. Let's go. Heard that people like it. I think it does. Well, okay, I didn't play it, so I can't say definitively that it sucks, but it sure looks like it sucks. People like the atmosphere. That's fair. That's fair. That's where the theory could come in. That was her body, her mind already, like, you know, the trauma. She's falling off of that too. I wasn't sure if we'd make it to Biggs and Wedge, but I'm glad we did. Just, you know what's better than a boy and his dog? That's a boy and his blob. That's a heck of a game that I have never beaten in my life. Hey, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's spinning a web of lies when it comes to video game theories and lore. It's just an average day of work for Shunt.
Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. And now get me my supper, woman.
Don't make me against the belt. You have the memory? That's awesome. You're the only person I've ever met that's beat that game, and I do think it's a good game. I'm just like, it's one of those games I'll boot up, I play it for about 10 minutes, I run out of beans, and I'm like, yeah, that's a cool game, and then I turn it off and I never come back to it. I think it got a remake or like a re-release or something at some point. That could be a lie, but I think it did. Or a sequel or something. The remake? Oh, there was. On the Wii My Way Forward. Okay. I've never played the remake. Never played the oh, sorry if you guys heard that. Did not mean to hit that. I've never played it. It's probably better. I'll say that. Probably better. But maybe not. I feel like that's a game that has a really cool concept that actually could have been expanded upon in a unique way. So it might actually be better to play the remake. You know what's crazy? Completely unrelated. I don't have my tax refund yet. I hope that hits tomorrow. I checked the website. It's like, oh, we're still processing it. But that was like Thursday. Or Wednesday even. Can't do that to my boy. Leave him be, Cypher, you bully. God, I love this song. It's that joint the Colonel does in Mega Man X4. There we go. I got it. Yeah. Every time I see a screen flash, I think it's a death, but you must forgive me. Do you guys know if Biggs and Wedge were in Final Fantasy 16? Are they still keeping that going strong? Yeah, it's nice. Got the yeah, that's fine. That's fair. I only know 2 people who beat it, and neither of them are here for me to ask. So. Got it. Getting better at it. What the? Owned. Oh wait. There he is. So what do you guys think the best Final Fantasy summon is? I gotta give it to either Alexander or Knights of the Round. Any game's fine. There's nothing off limits. The only one off limit is the FF15 Ifrit, because that one sucks. He should have never been humanoid. I got to agree, man. Knights of the Round is sweet. I'm a sucker for Alexander just because I think the idea of a big moving, like living castle is cool. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's a long one, that's for darn sure. It's also my favorite boss fight in Final Fantasy XIV. This is so cool too, man. Yeah, the animations take forever, but they are cool. I agree. I agree. Also, what's up, Paradox? I quit playing not too long after Alexander and all that jazz. It's awesome fight. I mean, the music's good, of course, a given, but loved Alexander. Oops. You know, I think I probably agree. It was awesome. It was awesome. I was kind of biased with Eden too, because I really like this game. But across the board, Alexander was probably the coolest. That was yeah, that's fair. That's a fair issue. It's one of those things that we don't have to worry as much about now, because, you know, at least with me, I'll watch an animation once, and then you can skip it now with games. So it's not as big of a deal, but yeah, I get that. Oh, I was too busy not paying attention to hit my R1 critical button. I was talking about it earlier, man. God, I'm like fighting the urge to resub just to play more Triple Triad. Yeah, normally I would be doing a lot more drawing, but when I come back to this game, I'm gonna play the remaster. So this save is just strictly to get through it for the achievement. That's why I wasn't really drawing off a lot of anything. I just wanted to make sure we could get through it. Final Fantasy IX remake's ever actually going to happen. If it does, or I guess I should say when, I'm sure it will. If it's not an action RPG, I'll give it another chance. I did not like Final Fantasy IX. Oh no, you're totally right, Saus, but you know, since all I have to do is complete the seed exam, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Need to start. Hey, you know what? Despite the opinion I might have on FF1 Pixel Remaster and other versions that aren't the NES version, Pixel Remaster is not a bad place to start with Final Fantasy. Yeah, they're a little easy, but who cares? You know, you can have fun with it. Then you can always go back and what's up, KR Blade? You can always go back and play other ones too.
Huh? What?
If you don't feel like dealing with like broken spells, maybe in FF1 you could play one of the ROM hacks that fixes it up or something. I always hate this. I can't see where the thing's pointing. I hope I hit the right person.
Oh, she's a clown shoe with solar.
You know what they say about clowns with big feet?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Give me. There we go. That'll work. Only beat FF Remake. That's fine. You always gotta start somewhere. That was MXC. Big fan. I don't remember what the good ones are. It'll be fine. Oh, messed up. It's fine. This is the R1 times. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Third Impact? That's right, I'm trying not to get eliminated. I might get eliminated. Getting a little greedy with my health here. Everybody's got tons of cures, so it'll be good. Okay, I don't want to say tons, but everybody's got cures. Anger theme, man. I'll never shut up about how good the music is in this game. I think there's an achievement in these for like beating all the bosses without GFs. Like, good luck, dude. Or maybe it was only beating Ultimisia without him. But it's definitely a tough set. I was talking about it a little earlier. I'm not against it, but goodness gracious, as long as they make it turn-based, man, that's all I want. That's all I want. I'm not big on the action. Like, if 7 Remake was a turn-based game, oh, dude, I'd have been all in. I know. But man, a man can dream. I just watched Sloth when he always streams the 7. Well, he did Remake and Rebirth in Discord VC, so when part 3 comes out, I'll just watch him stream it. $1,600, buddy. Oh, 1,900. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. I was reading. Shut up. It was 1,600 earlier. That's my goat. There we go. Always feels good when you get the crit. The fact that they let you like time the crit with R1 makes me like curious if they even dabbled with the idea of like a perfect guard with R1 or something. I wonder if that was ever like on the table. If they considered it, maybe in an early build or something had it before they ultimately just scrapped it. That was Angel? I didn't know that. Yeah, I used to love Buffy too as a kid. Like, it was one of those shows I always watched at my cousin's house. No, I wouldn't be against it either. This was my fault for not healing up first. Oh, no problem. No problem. We're just yapping. Yapping about the FF8 remake. Who we casting as the voice actors. But yeah, I don't think that would be a bad choice, KR Blade. I really don't. He's gotta go. We gotta squash that spider. That was Eric? That's so funny. See, I didn't know that. Like, I used to love Boy Meets World. Actually, I still love Boy Meets World. I didn't know that was him though. I never watched Batman Beyond, so I'm not too familiar with Terry, but I did love me some Boy Meets World. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the universally loved one, right? I think everybody likes that show. I could be wrong. I might just be yapping, but I think everybody liked that one. Does she have magic? Or thunder? She does. Stayed for the that's fair, man. Like she was a lot of people's first celebrity crush. For me, it was I think Melissa Joan Hart was her name. Clarissa Explains It All. That's a pretty solid gag that I would have never knew as a kid, or even now until you just told me. I think there was like a Batman Beyond game that did come out, right? Was there a Batman game on GameCube? I know there was because I rented it, but I don't remember if that was I don't remember if that was Beyond or not. I really liked that game though. I rented it multiple weekends, which was really out of character for me because I was really never much of a a comics guy. Oh god, okay, never mind. That's not the one I'm thinking of. The one I remember was on GameCube and it had like a red, the cover art was like red with Batman obviously like in the front. It was good. It was a cool game. Liked it a lot. Oh, that sucks. I don't know which one I'm thinking of then. Apologies. I apologize. It's definitely not that one. Could be. Awesome game though. I think about it like not regularly by any stretch, but I do think about it a lot. Based on Batman. Okay, that's probably it then, because I know it was definitely a cartoon Batman. For sure. I had Spider-Man on the N64 too. That was a good game. Now the PS1 version was definitely better. My friend had that one, and there was a lot of really cool like codes, passwords that I didn't have because I guess the cart couldn't hold them. No, all we gotta do is complete the seed exam. We're almost through. There was a Dreamcast one? I didn't know. Is it also the same thing? Had a Dreamcast port. Shoot, heck yeah. That was an awesome game, man. I loved that. Oh man, well, I don't miss it obviously, and that was a big leap, but the mitten hands. I need my hands to be one texture. I think it's just that's probably it. Yeah, it was probably based on that one. And then the N64, you know, obviously being the N64. Relegated to just that game. Man, that sucks. Cool game though. I mean, I guess it wasn't all bad. Rise of Sinzu Beans, am I right? Little Dragon Ball reference. Little obscure, you might not know that one. You guys think they're bringing Dissidia back? I kind of don't think they are, but I would like to see a new Dissidia, but it'd be one-on-one again. I hated the team format of NT. Because I really like Dissidia, but man, that game stunk. The net play stunk. The team-based format stunk. Looked really pretty though. I played with 5 other friends that are all relatively close by, and it was just still terrible. It is a little weird, but you do get used to it. I understand not liking it, but I really liked older. I used to stream Dissidia PSP all the time back when, I don't know, the streams now versus my streams like 10 years ago are nowhere near what they used to be. That's for sure. I was just streaming anything. I didn't finish games. I just played what I wanted. Now we got some semblance of structure. God, sorry, emulator. There we go. I don't think so either, Smash. I hate to say it. What? Yeah, Vincent, I feel like anything that'll happen with, not necessarily crossovers, but like with multiple characters, given how popular 7 Remake is and how popular Vincent already is, I think it's pretty much a shoo-in that he'll be in. Sides of thing. Okay. That's another reason why I'll just do the remaster. I think there's like I think it's a non-zero possibility, right? Because we got the remakes obviously with 7. Crisis Core got a remake. Like, why not do Dirge? People, okay, well, I like that game. I don't know how the people feel about it. I think it's a cool game. I think it's not off the table. You know, I'm kind of surprised they haven't KR Blade, to be honest with you, because like they clearly have, you know, they're not against letting other devs do it, especially after Team Ninja worked on Stranger of Paradise. Like, that's money in the bag right there. Maybe they probably got it like laid out and it's behind the in case of emergency glass, because that's the money printer, right? People love Musos, people love Final Fantasy. People are going to be lined up out the door to play that. I'm surprised he wasn't in part 2. I figured they were going to put him in the DLC, and then they were like, no, we're not doing DLC, which I think is a good move, by the way, so that they can go ahead and start getting part 3 out the door. So maybe they had intended for Vincent to be playable in 2 via DLC, but then obviously they took part to, you know, not let him be, you know. I think it's a smart move. You know, we had the Yuffie DLC or whatever it was. You know, I didn't play it with the cool Ramu fight, but people just want the main game. So I think cutting out DLC for part 2 is a good idea. Plus, that game's already what, $160 game already. You know, 30 DLC, 60 for the base game, 70 for part 2. We don't need any more DLC. They can just stop. Then you're gonna tack another 70 on. Then God forbid you didn't have a PS5 at the time. More Musos in general. Hey, did you buy the Muso roguelike? I did. I seen it like 5 in the morning last night. It just like I checked my Twitter. I think Smash posted it actually. And they hit the 1 million. More Muso. Well, you got a new Zelda one coming. Mr. Switch 2. What did I not do? Quetzalcoatl. I obviously haven't played it yet, Talif, but I will say it's very high. It's very high on my list to play. I really want to play it, but just, you know, I'm gonna give it a little bit. I'm gonna let it simmer, let it marinate a little bit, you know. Let it do what it's gonna do. AKA, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. If my tax refund would finally hit, I might just go ahead and buy it. Because I was waiting for Doom Dark Ages, but dude, the more I look at that game, the more I am just not excited for it. And I hate to say it, I'm a huge Doom fan. I got a shrine dedicated to Doom in my game room. Like, I love Doom, I do, but I don't like the Dark Ages. Oh no, I actually don't watch a lot of those videos. I mostly just don't want to drop the money on it right now. I don't really watch a lot of people who do like reviews and stuff because, you know, I don't think it's for me. It's not a good way for me to tell if I like a game or not because I'm weird. I like games a lot of people don't. I don't like games a lot of people like. It's just not a. It's not a consistent way for me to get a feeling on games. That's true, I did. I played Nikke for quite a while. I wish I liked it, but at least I got Girls Frontline. Oh yeah, oh man, Oblivion Remastered, and then Expedition 33 kind of killed that new Danganronpa dev game. A buddy of mine's been loving AC Shadows. I haven't been a huge AC fan, TBH. I liked the first game and the second game, and then I didn't actually play anything after. Oh, gotcha, I got you. Well, to be honest with you, like, I know how a lot of people feel about writing in games, and I think it's important, but the combat in Expedition 33 alone looks so good that even if the writing stunk, I'd go through it anyway. Like, that game could be the worst written game of all time, and it genuinely looks so fun that I would still play it. They did add another, I forgot about that. She's the bread, what do they call her? Like Bready, something like that. I've seen Smash poster a couple times. That's the one. Yeah, I wish I liked Nikke though. Like, I do. Like, I'm not like staunchly against gotchas in general. Like, I've played Girls Frontline every day since it came out. I genuinely love that game. I'm gonna play P5X when it comes out too. I still play DX2. I've played DX2 darn near every day for, I think that came out in 2018, almost 10 years. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's 2 characters in that game. No, I get it. I mean, it's an Assassin's Creed game, right? Like, that's that was what always felt weird to me with a lot of them. Like in Black Flag, like, you're a pirate, which is fine, but like, oh, wasn't the whole point of those games to be stealthy? I still want to play Black Flag for the naval combat, but Pokemon TCG, I don't play it much anymore, but I played it for quite a while. I think I don't like how coin flippy TCG is. I know it'll get better, and I'm sure it's not like that in the actual TCG. But man, TCG Mobile is like little too coin flippy. But I think now that more packs are coming out, it's probably a lot better. Reminds you of RE. I can see that. X punishing Grey Raven. What, did they get laid off after that game's booming success, or did they just quit? Okay, I don't know if booming success is the right word, but I know it did good. I have not heard of Black Beacon. Kistis is the best, man. We, and I speak for all of us, love her. Just folks to quit. Okay, I wasn't sure, you know. I mean, it's the industry, right? Well, I shouldn't say that. It's a little too broad. It's the gaming industry, right? Like, you can make the best game in the world and get laid off next week. Yeah, and you see Ruben Langdon's back for Dante. Like, I'm not going to play it, but I think that's awesome. He is. He is back. I seen it online today. Countdown segment sort of. I can see that. See what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You know, I never did like how high Cypher wears his pants. Don't feel right to me. I used to deliver mail to people whose birth year started with 1904. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hopefully not. Hopefully they just let him come back, because, you know, he is Dante, but we'll never know. Yeah, it's the 90s. South, we were alive in the 90s, man. We wasn't wearing our, well, I don't know about you. I wasn't wearing my clothes like that. I really need to draw. We'll draw. Yeah, Mr. Shankar, he sure is something, isn't he? I need to save, and I really don't want to die. It's just like dude, the Castlevania one. I ranted about it a few weeks ago. I hate it. I have nothing but problems with that. Animation's nice, but that dude can't write to save his life. Just to be completely straight up honest with you. Gonna be built like Kurt Cameron. Okay, that's fair. That's valid. I'll give you that. That's a fair point. Sorry, I gotta check this out real quick. I gotta do this. I got a message from a friend who doesn't normally message me through DMs, so I'm gonna make sure everything's good. Like, my phone's right here. Hasn't been trying to blow me up, but you never know. No, we're good. Okay, you know, sometimes you get those messages from people and you're like, oh God, they don't usually do this. Is everything good? We're fine. Crisis averted. He is not. Okay. I really wish I could save though. Let me go back in here. There's got to be a save point here somewhere. It's all right though. He tweeted about BlazBlue. I do hope he gets to somehow, through some divine miracle, gets to do a BlazBlue anime. That would be so funny. Here, maybe? Like, so obscenely funny. He sure does, man. That's the best way to put it. Yes. There's a lot of bad things to say. But for the most part, it's all right. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to say before we make our way back to my controller's doing that again. There we go. 8-Bit Dough needs to hurry up and have a sale so I can get a new pad. Can I rest here too? All right, back to the Baylon Garden. Battlestar Galactica. I've never seen Battlestar Galactica, to be honest with you. I'm sure they're a good, fine voice actor though. See a Zell, see a selfie. Get out of this uniform. Get back into casual wear. And it's been so rainy here lately. I talked about it the other day, but I went to the store like a week and a half ago and bought a steak and still haven't been able to cook it. Every day we have nice weather, I end up having to do something else instead. Oh, come on, I didn't step into that. Come on. It's fine, it's fine. Next day or two, I do got to go to the grocery store. That doesn't surprise me. Kind of sucks, but it doesn't surprise me given how like popular the new games are. You know, that should be a knockout of the park, a real easy to adapt kind of story, but we'll see. After Secret Level, man, I don't trust Amazon with anything. I don't know if any of you guys bothered to watch that. I only watched the almost said Assassin's Creed. I only watched the Armored Core episode and hated it. I can't imagine the others were much better. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I do know a lot of people like Fallout. I'm not like the biggest Fallout fan. I really just like Fallout 1 and 2, so I didn't really... You know, I didn't really like, get hyped or anything to watch it. But I know a lot of people did like it. And to be honest with you, I completely forgot about it until just now. The Mega Man one was alright. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll take your word for it. Oh my god, there is a new Pac-Man game coming. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm not gonna... I mean, I have Amazon Prime. If they give it out for free with Twitch Prime, I'll play it, but I'm not paying a dime for that game. I think most people did get into to 3. I played 3. I liked it more. I know this is like completely about to contradict, I mean, what everybody thinks, but I actually liked 3 more than New Vegas. I actually hate New Vegas. I get the excitement for that game. I understand why people like it because the riding is good, but you got to play the game to get to the riding, and I don't like playing that game at all. But I'm not knocking the riding by any stretch. Like, you know, the riding is certainly not my issue with that game. Same with 3. I just didn't like the gameplay. It's not for me, you know. Pac-Man World 4. If you wanted Pac-Man World 4, you should have played more Pac-Man 99. Fair enough. I know you played it more than me, so I'll take your word for it. I played, I think, 2 games of Pac-Man 99. And that was it for me. Just trying to remember. There we go. 2nd floor hallway. I think it's just a matter of time, and I'm not going to say the Oblivion remaster, because, like, okay, this is going to sound like I'm knocking it. I'm not. I really want to play the remaster. But, like, from what I understand, it's just the original game, like, running behind the UE5 port. So, like, I can't imagine that's nearly as a struggle as, you know, recreating a game from the ground up, or a remaster from the ground up. I'd totally expect Far Cry? I don't know why I said Far Cry. I totally expect Fallout 3 and probably New Vegas to get the treatment. Because let's be real, Elder Scrolls 6 is not coming anytime soon. Fallout 5, probably not even on the docket. Starfield, people already forgot about it, and I don't blame them. That game sucks. Oh my god, it's done. It's done. rage, malice, hatred, anathema. Sicken. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh yeah. Hey, come on. I'm not a huge fan of Selfie either, but she's fine. She didn't do anything wrong. Your best bet would probably be to call your local GameStop like every other day. I did this, well, okay, not necessarily a Kenshiro build, but last time I played it, I did do a melee build. Because I didn't feel like scavenging around for weapons and repairing guns and ammunition and everything. Yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt, you know, worst case scenario, they just tell you that no, there's no pre-orders. Maybe even try Walmart. Sounds good, buddy. May's packed. May is kind of packed, huh? There's something I want. I think I might just buy Night Rain. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Fantasy Life? Come on, you don't want to play that. Just play Stardew. Just play Stardew. You know what? You can play Harvestella. Yeah, remember that game? Dude, the minute that game, Dogs of War, there it is. We did it. That's our weekly. The minute Harvestella hits $5, I'm playing it. I'll buy it. We did it. That is the weekly. Final Fantasy VIII, great game. Can't recommend it enough. But you know, definitely with any RPG, if you play it for the achievements, just don't enjoy your first playthrough, man. That's the only thing I hate about some of these RPGs with people. Like, if you're playing it trying to get as many achievements in one run, you're not gonna have fun. Just play the first game, play it first, get what you get, then worry about it afterwards. But that's gonna be it for the weekly. We'll hang it up there for Final Fantasy, and let's play some Gungrave. It just got a set today.